Hello and welcome. My name is Sebastian, and today I want to speak a little bit about create functions. So, when to create functions in very simple terms, with it you can do, yeah, write some code and it is easily reusable instead of writing long SQL queries. How then this can be helpful? Yes, it could be helpful when you have certain stakeholders which don't want to write every time the queries or which don't know so much of the queries. So with these functions, when you once created them, you put the code into it, and then in the end they give just some input and they get the output which they want. This output is then every time the same because the code is running, and it's just more simple. I have here already one function written, and we want to go a little bit about the syntax so that you understand how it could be helpful. So at first you do create or replace function. So you can also do just create function, so without the replace. In case it was already done, but we will leave it here inside. Replace function. Then it's the function name. Get total brand sales we have here as a name, so you can also, like you wish, 234 or something. And then you have to say which input it has to come or the data type of the input. This data type is integer and it's the brand ID input. This is what we create here. This comes in parentheses. Then we have to say what it returns. So the returns data type is a decimal, and then we do the declare. Declare is just that we do the variable declaration and what data type it is. So total sales is a decimal. And then actually here we have our query or our function. So we open this with the begin, and we want to select a certain amount, so the sum of an sales, and this is from the sales tables. And what it actually does is we are giving just a certain brand ID. The brand ID is actually this one, which we later will put in as an input. Then it will return the total sales. So this is the data which is returned. We close the function with the end command and the semicolon, and then we have just to qualify which language we are using. Yeah. So returns decimal as $, and $, language is PostgreSQL here. This PLPGSQL. Okay. So usually when I will put this now here a little bit away as a comment. So when we would now run this, we have now here create function. So actually it doesn't do anything. But when we now say we have here our select statement, and my department in marketing or something like this, they don't want to run all these queries, but they know actually which brand IDs they want to look for and which amounts they have. So what they actually can do is here get total brand sales. So, and here they have the number, the brand ID itself. So here we have now number 1. So for brand ID number 1, I want to know, sorry, here we changed to something, 234. 234. This is when you are changing the code live. Still in typo. No, run it. Great. So our sales, our total sales for the brand ID 1 is 7,100. And how is this now simpler? Yes, for sure. You could now write, okay, select the amount from sales where brand ID is equal to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something else. Here in this case it's more simple. You just say select my function and the number is 14. Let's see. Oh, we don't have a brand ID. Okay, 5. Let's see. Here, 7,100. Or my brand ID 3. How much is there? 7,500. And what is when we actually want to know better the average of the amount? There it is, 1,875. And maximum, like this, 2,500. Great. And could it be now that we want to have like a dashboard where we see all these amounts which we created? Let's see this, if it's working. So we copy this code. Then we get total. No, we just now want, this is now the average. So ABG. Okay. Good. And now we do this again. So because we have here this function and this is also for free. Let's see. No, it's not working. Can we do like this? Yes, it's working. Okay, so the maximum amount of this, so we can even name it hopefully as maximum, and this as ABG. Yes, great. So maximum amount, average, and here you can see in the end it comes down to this line of code which somebody has to put into it. And this is very simple, the snippet to send, and I will change it here to 4. So with the functions which I created before, these ones, I can in the end break down with a simple line of code something like a dashboard for any certain brands, and this is very helpful. Okay, I hope you learned something, and please like and subscribe, and when you have more questions please leave something in the comment. Have a nice day.